All right, so we're here now and we're back. So thank you guys for waiting here. And we want to, all right, we want to see some instructive chess today. We want to, as usual, get our levels up. We want to keep improving. We want to find ways that we could bring our game what it's missing. So let me know, guys, how you've been doing and what's going on. So let's start up the first game here. As usual, try to explain my thinking process and everything here. So let me know what you guys are up to. Is anyone playing any tournaments? Does anyone have any courses they're working on? All right, drop in the chat where you guys are watching from today. All right, playing someone here from Sudan. Play pawn to e4. c6. You have many options against this c6. For this game, let's try the main line with knight d2 or knight c3. Plays a6. a6 is a useful move in some sense, but again, it does lose some time. It is bishop g4. Kind of strange chess here. Can't just play. I think we play h3 takes and we give that pawn on d4. Okay. Yeah, this is a bit strange. Let's see, bishop d3 or maybe even c3 is fine. Let's consolidate the center. That's a very interesting variation by black. e6. Well, we could play e5, but then thinking queen b3 is one option. Bishop e2 is fine. I mean, it breaks the pin. Knight f6. We could play this e5. It's transposing that kind of normal variation. Okay, we castle now. Plays this c5 is quite typical by black. Let's try c4. I mean, it's usually typical when his king is in the center. We're gonna just open up. Okay, we can put the music on. I gotta figure it out with the music because there's like there's a lot of music that you can't get monetized with if you use like this kind of music. So in the future, I need to figure out that. Take with the knight, I'm thinking. Okay. Knight c6. Okay. Yeah, let's develop with tempo. Bishop g5. That's always a nice idea. With queen c7 is good. Thinking rook c1. Let me take on f3. d5. I'm thinking to just blow up on the... Let's try this. I mean, could lose a pawn in the process, but then again, look at this king. Let's take queen d5. All right.
Artlist.io.
So yeah, we want to definitely catch his king before he has the chance to castle. So finally, we have our course coming out tomorrow, 29th of May. The skills that made the rates from Steinitz to Fischer. So if you ever found it a daunting task to study all the world chess champions, that's what I did. I studied every single world chess champion and look at their best skills. That's how I put together this part 1 of the course. Okay, night before. The knight is 6 check, he just takes with the bishop. He takes with the bishop. Queen takes me. Knight takes bishop. Yeah, I mean, I'll have a pass pawn. He escapes into the end game. I'm not sure how is that. Queen e4. Maybe he has bishop g6.
Artlist.io.
Let's just go queen d2. Now I'm thinking, okay, should I go this knight d6? Maybe now is the correct time. Bishop takes, I take with the pawn.
Music licensing.
His king is open. Yeah, there should be something good. Maybe put my bishop on e7. It might be interesting. Just not allow his king to castle. No, I'm thinking to play bishop e7. Checking, do I have any tactics? Yeah, if I play like knight d4,
Artlist.io.
pawn takes. Yeah. Play bishop e7. Stopping his king from running. It's very funny to put my bishop there. But it does look very lethal for him, I mean.
Music licensing reimagined.
Here, maybe just rook e1. This knight on b4 is a bit strange. I'm thinking to play this a3. How do we break this position? Let's try a3. Let's see, he has to play knight d5. Do we play bishop c4? Yeah. Okay, knight b6, he has to play knight e7. It's rook e7.
Artlist.io.
b5. Yeah, but I'm actually not threatening. But my bishop could move, can it not? Can I not play? Like bishop f6 check. Okay, he moves his king at least. Why he loses a pawn? Let's take this pawn.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, check on king f8. I could just return. I could return to have something else. Not too. Yeah, not too sure. It's bishop e7. King g8. If I play bishop a2, he might play b3. Bishop d3, bishop f5 looks good.
Artlist.io.
I don't think there's any need to take on d5. Knight e7, I can take with the pawn. I haven't centralized my pieces. Next, play rook a d1, bishop e4.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's take this. Both are interesting with rook. Yeah, rook he probably has queen d6. Nah, queen d6. We had bishop h7 check. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this position. Let me just bring my lot. Okay, bishop f7, bishop. Yeah, let's just bring my pieces in the game. Okay, his rook on h8 is out of the game. His king is stuck. It is definitely winning here. Okay, how do we deliver the final blow? Knight e5.
Music licensing.
Let's try and pop some sort of resistance. Let's try bishop f5. I'll look at e6. I don't know what's this. I think I can play knight e5. How is he going to defend at least g6? Queen is bishop. Queen e3 when? Do we take on g6 here?
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, I mean, how to quickly end this knight f7. Yeah, let's take like this. Rook h7, I mean,
Artlist.io.
not a nice move for him to make, but queen f4, I want rook d6. And e7 is protected. Rook d6 is a big threat. If knight h5, I have queen f8. Take with the queen. Yeah, I mean a rook d6.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, this looks like game over here. Okay. But I can't play rook e6. Should be some way to end this. Yeah, let's try h4.
Artlist.io.
King g7. I'll play just queen e5, pinning him. Even g4, g5. Yeah, even g4, g5. This king can't really go too far.
Artlist.io.
Alright. And we got him there. That seemed like the position looked very bad for black. Queen e3 instead of bishop e7.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's check that game. Oh, we played very well. We played basically 95% accuracy. Yes, e6 was strange, but it looked interesting. Knight f3, bishop g4, h3, bishop h5. Yeah, maybe g4, 95 was best c3.
Artlist.io.
Castle. Yeah, this looked like for sure. I mean, black underdeveloped and playing like this. Can't afford to play chess like that. Knight c6, bishop g5. Yeah, d5, even though it looks like it might lose a pawn. Generally, when the position is like this, you have to open it up like this. Knight before queen d2. simple chess as wanted. 96 check. Yeah, apparently bishop e7 is better than queen e3. I mean, queen e3 plays king f8. And yeah, anyways, I mean, you have bishop e7, king g8. So that's why there was no way to directly get his king with queen e7, check king g8. And actually, there's no clear follow-up here. Ah, well, here is actually very nice move. Knight d4. Takes bishop h5. Black is still defending with rook f8. Oh yeah, still not too good for him. But you know, bishop is still hanging. He is not that simple. I mean, rook c8. Try queen d5, attacking bishop. But bishop e7 just keeps his king there. And now he has to play like this f6. If he wants his king to escape on f6, king f7 is not really an improvement. Since we have this bishop c4. Yeah, this bishop c4. Yeah, there's no need to take the knight. Yeah, just took the free pawn, came back. And yeah, we wiped him out here. This was quite well done. Very nice game. Okay. Let's move forward.
Music licensing reimagined.
So let me know, guys, where you watching from. Do I have any new viewers today? If you are seeing me for the first time, I'm International Master Alan Safar Ramoutar from Trinidad and Tobago. #1 player from there in the English-speaking Caribbean. Yeah, that was a masterclass in peace activity. Yeah, generally Black has to be careful how he plays the open. He has to play very solid, but he can't be too passive like that. That's why you should castle early and get out your pieces. Otherwise, something like that could very well happen. Okay, let's try knight f6. c4. Let's try. Maybe when the Grunfeld. I don't have too much theory in the Grunfeld. I always like to experiment with some new opponents. Get my brain thinking from early on. Queen we try. Actually don't know too much about this line. Yeah, I'll take this pawn. How does the line go? I forgot. Bishop e6 is one move. Oh, here's some queen e5 check. And the line gets very complex. Castle is the simple and solid move.
Artlist.io.
Pair plays c6 here. Yeah, strange he didn't play e4 and grab the center. Usually they play like that.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, queen b4. He's attacking b7. Yeah, and that'll be a free pawn. The bishop at f4 is quite a good job.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, we have to see how to deal with b7 here.
Reimagined.
Seeing if they ignore it. We could try b5. It does come with some weaknesses. But his queen also is far from ideally placed. Yes, queen is far from ideally placed on b4.
Artlist.io.
Even a5. Even a5 is coming. Gonna kick around that queen a5, queen c5.
Music
Queen does have a
licensing
c5 square.
reimagined.
I think black should be doing fine here. I mean, we have these pawn weaknesses. Okay, white makes an executive decision to eliminate. Now that has to be a strange decision, but I do understand that he wants perhaps 95. He wants perhaps 95. Yeah, a5, I guess he wants queen c5, a5, queen c5. I'm thinking a5.
Music licensing reimagined.
Thinking knight d5 also looks. Yeah, 95, maybe you just play queen c5. Yeah, he's using the c5 square for his queen. So I definitely want to think how best I can deal
Artlist.io.
with that. If knight d5, if knight takes, I'm okay with some bishop takes. But after knight d5, queen c5. I don't want to take bishop e5.
Music licensing reimagined.
What my rook on b8 is doing? Yeah, it's also not the rook c8. Also kind of prepare and defending the c pawn in advance. Kind of prophylactic move. It's queen c5. I'm not sure how much I should be worried about that.
Artlist.io.
Okay, let's see. Can I play knight d7? Knight d7, knight c6, knight c5. Knight d7 looks okay.
Artlist.io.
If he takes with the knight, I take with the queen. Yeah, the problem is my dark squared bishop. Yes, blocked it by his d pawn, and I can't get some e5 too easily.
Licensing reimagined.
If I take with the bishop, queen a7, queen a7. Queen a7 can just put some e5 or yeah, queen a7. I don't see why I should be worried about. Or even bishop d7, he plays bishop e2. e5 is not any big threat. Okay, let's take with the queen.
Artlist.io.
Oh, you have any tips? Well, in fact, you've come to the right place on our channel. If you would see, we have some recent videos that I did. For example, 1400 to 2000. In a year, I managed to achieve that. So maybe that video will give you some very useful tips where I give like my study plan, my routine. That might be very helpful to you. Thinking queen d6. Yeah, still something.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Let's try this. Yeah, the idea is to provoke some f3 or to play e5. The bishop on e6 was in the way of the e pawn. Yeah, this one is a bit interesting here, but we need to play a bit faster.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, let's definitely take it. Force his knight back. Yeah, why is he taking too long to play? I mean, just as a recapture.
Music
It's a bit
licensing
strange.
reimagined.
Yeah, it's a bit strange. He's taking time to recapture. Very strange. Blue 5.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, I'm thinking to just take. I don't like e4. E4 is. Yeah, white to just take also and release the tension that early might not be too smart. Rook f8.
Music licensing
Get my rook in the
reimagined.
game with tempo. Can take. So I'll sacrifice the queen and I'll be checkmate.
Artlist.io.
I'm thinking to take now, but follow up is. Let's see, take.
Artlist.io.
Let's try queen d5. Queen takes, rook takes. I have some hope in the endgame with what side. Get my bishop open. Should be able.
Music licensing
Make something.
reimagined.
Okay, it's a bit strange. Do I play c5? Let's try c5. I mean, knight b5. Maybe I can sacrifice the queen.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, let's make sure I'm not blundering or anything. Yeah, you have a clear pawn ready to advance down the board. Queen b7.
Artlist.io.
Huh. Yeah, it is okay once I attack my rook.
Music licensing
Oh, hello.
reimagined.
Welcome, welcome. I'm glad to see we're having some new viewers here. Hello, my friend from Taipei. Let's play. Yeah, I'm seeing how best to address this. It's not like you see, okay, his pawn is going.
Artlist.io.
Bishop e5 actually has the f4. Let's try rook d2.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's try bishop e5, check like this to kind of provoke. f4. Okay, let's assume that's good for me to provoke that. Let's go back here.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, this position is getting tough to see if pawn is going.
Music licensing reimagined.
I don't know if I can try rook d3. Maybe just plays a6, takes king back to h2.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
Alright, our time is low here. We need to try to make something happen.
Music licensing reimagined.
g4.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Oof. How do we handle this? Yeah, I don't like that rooks are disconnected.
Artlist.io.
And that was an interesting one.
Reimagined.
Felt like the opponent played a little bit too well there. Okay. Yeah, more interested in seeing in the end. Yeah, okay, this was fun. Yeah, just c4. Yeah, let's go with the bishop. Let's go with the pawn. Yeah, 95 takes.
Music licensing reimagined.
I miss queen b6. Yeah, so this was good here. Rook c8. Yeah, we had direct 95, allow queen c5, and we had a very specific move, queen b6.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, and here this was the wrong plan. Yeah, rook d3 we could have tried. Yes, and direct clear. Can't defend it too well.
Music licensing reimagined.
Did we have anything? Here, not really. All right. So tomorrow is a big day for us, for our channel and for our community. We have our course coming out on Chessable, the skills that made the greats, from Steinitz to Fischer. So basically each world chess champion had one signature skill that they specialized in, and that was their speciality. For example, we all know Petrosian was a great defender. Tal was an attacker. He knew the sacrifice very well, and we focus on those best skills. On the end of the course, you should be able to add that to your game. We have more than 300 puzzles, almost 70,000 words. Definitely a lot of value. Thinking we can try this bishop c4. How do we deal with this opener? Let's play queen d2, castle, queen side.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Okay.
Artlist.io.
I'm thinking, do we play d5? Yeah, d5 could be interesting. Shut down his bishop on b7, and we also want to play e5. Shut down his bishop on g7.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, knight on a4 is a bit offside, however it does stop his queen side pawns from advancing on us. Oh, hello, Mr. Jason. Welcome.
Artlist.io.
Alright. a5. He wants to go to pawn. Yeah, I like this move. Rook e1 for now. Just lining up against his kings. He can't castle due to the h6 pawn. Take bishop h6. Okay, king f8. It's not a happy move.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, let's try bishop d4. Let's just get rid of his mighty bishop on g7.
Music licensing reimagined.
Alright, so he's thinking. That's a good sign. He does not want to trade bishops, which perhaps is wise of him.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
Okay. So yeah, the d5 pawn is under some pressure. We have to realistically realize we might lose that pawn. Okay, we might lose it, but it does open some lines up
Music
this game.
licensing reimagined.
I'm thinking, how could we take advantage of that? Yeah, I'm not seeing any clear way. I don't want to play bishop f6, giving up my good bishop is lousy knight. Again, knight on a4 is misplaced. c4. I mean, bc4, knight c3 could be argued. I mean, that could be one. But then he plays some a4. I don't know, it looks like it could be possible. Generally, I wouldn't like to touch this,
Music licensing
but my knight will
reimagined.
come back in the game and I don't believe he has anything on the queen side. That was a good move, okay. Oh, we don't know yet. It seems like he's gonna get our bishop.
Artlist.io.
Bishop on b3 is not doing anything. Let's play just okay. Bishop c2, 94, 94. We at least look at the c6 square.
Music licensing.
Yes, that's where bishop is uncontested. Yes, king is running away. Let's try f4. Maybe f5. Problem with f5 is you could play g5. Closing the entire position. Okay. I don't know how smart of a move. Okay, f5. He does have bishop h6. Winning my queen. Let's move away from that. We won't fall for those tricks.
Music licensing
Bishop h6.
reimagined. Artlist.io.
Okay, I mean, I think his bishop is going wrong diagonal. Yeah, what's it doing there?
Music licensing
A little bit strange.
reimagined.
Queen f2. Queen f2 maybe has knight g4. So you can play h3 first. Yeah, h3. I'm just stopping when I play queen f2. There's no knight g4. Limiting his knight, limiting his pieces. If I could play g4 myself, that would be even better.
Artlist.io.
Okay. I have some big sacrifice ideas. I'm not sure. Let's play queen f2. Yeah, my knight is defended here. That's good.
Artlist.io.
Okay, how am I gonna break through here is the other question. And queen h4 is one idea. Doesn't look bad. It could be good.
Music licensing
This queen h4
reimagined.
could be one idea. A little bit strange how he's playing it. Okay, we're attacking his knight.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, king is taking matters into his own hands. Again f5, he plays g5.
Artlist.io.
g4, he just takes.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Let's try this. Huh. I expected gf5, but I'm thinking now maybe he can just take queen a4.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that. But hold up. Can I play b3? Where's his queen? Wait. Where's his queen going actually? That's a bit tough. His queen only can go on a3. And if I play like knight c2,
Artlist.io.
queen is trapped. Unintentional brilliancy, it seems like.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yes, play queen h3. I'm thinking, should I play rook e7? Because if I play knight c2, he'll take on f5. And he'll get some compensation for sure. If I play rook e7, threat is knight e6. How big is that threat? Is a question
Artlist.io.
on its own. Knight b5 is same thing as knight c2, but knight b5 is more active. Knight b5. Let's say rook e7, gf5.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, I'm thinking just to go for this queen and see what's going on. Let's just go for his queen and see what's going on. Knight b5. Yeah, I mean, if I play rook e7, he has some resources to defend. And then he might want to play a4. We should try to get out of his queen. Just take that.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, now he does have 3 pieces. So let's use the fact that his pieces are a bit not coordinated at all.
Music licensing reimagined.
All right. Let's bring my other rook into the game. Yeah, luckily his bishop on b7 is quite far out from any sort of action. Yeah, his bishop is out of the game. His rook is passive. This bishop is just looking at f4. Yeah, it feels like this should be winning. His pieces are passive. His king also is
Music licensing
in
reimagined.
some danger. We just have to watch out for the time.
Artlist.io.
Okay, he's trying to relieve the pressure. And do we have some queen g3? Queen g3 looks nice, but king f8, and it's not clear what was achieved. Rook e6, I think, is a brilliant in-between move, actually. Because if he takes on e7, I take on f6 with check. Looks like very nice.
Artlist.io.
We have the pin here. Rook is pinning pawn on f7. I think this is a brilliant move. This knight moves to just take his rook on e8.
Music licensing reimagined.
You can try knight e4, maybe. Knight e4, maybe queen h5. Yeah, queen h5 and take on h6 for f7. Yeah, this is definitely not the move. Queen f6. I think queen h8 is mate. Yeah, this is mate.
Artlist.io.
A very nice game. Now let's see how accurate that was. I felt like in the opening it didn't go fully according to plan, but I feel like later on it picked up quite well. Yeah, in the opening, okay, that's good. We played 90% accuracy.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, and the opening wasn't too ideal. Played this strange setup and confused us. Yeah, knight on a4, I mean, it does stop his queenside pawns, but the knight in his own right is not doing too well there. Bishop b7, d5 is a kind of nice move. It closes his bishop and it kind of wants him to play e5 and close his other bishop. Also b4 is hanging. Takes, took here a5. And it looks a bit strange when my knight here is offside. My bishop here It's more of just a defensive piece consolidating the center. However, his bishop on b7 is also blocked. And his king's in the center. Played rook e1. It was if he castles, I take on h6. And here bishop d4, simply getting rid of his good piece. But he played knight f6. And wow, I missed a very nice move here actually. Knight c5, because he can't take here because of bishop takes.
Music licensing
Wow.
reimagined.
This one is very nice. Honestly, didn't see that. He has to play passively like this. And we just continue the initiative with some queen f4. Yeah, c4 is a miss. Yeah, he had a strong knight f5. But if he takes b c3, this is... I assess this as better for white. But yeah, knight f5 and now my bishop on d4. He's getting my dark squared bishop, which is never too good for white. I just played bishop c2, adjusting to the situation. Takes knight on d4, looks at the squares. So I thought I have something here. King h8, and I correctly went there 4. We need to start some play. h5, king b1. Because f5 would not be such a nice move to run into this.
Music licensing
Bishop
reimagined.
h6, h3, simple, strong. Don't want this knight to get active, so the knight is a bit limited here on f6. Queen d7. Simple move, queen f2. Either queen h4 is get out of the pin, maybe f5. King h7. Here I could have played f5. Yeah, I could have played f5 here directly.
Artlist.io.
96. Yeah, this has been good. Bishop f5 is a brilliant move actually. Yeah, this was a brilliant move by myself. Oof, check this out. I mean, I honestly didn't see queen a4. I was focused on gf5 and rook e7. This is where I focus all my calculations. And this is good because 96 check is coming next. I calculated this. But I completely forgot about queen a4. But luckily, funnily enough, after b3, his queen actually doesn't have anywhere to go. Queen a3. A rook e7 apparently rook e7 is just the way to go. To not win his queen but leave his queen out of the game. I just went for the queen. Yeah, apparently this wasn't the cleanest way to play. Yeah, he just fell apart here completely. He could have definitely put up some more resistance here. It's not that bad for him. Yeah, rook e6 again. Key move. And checkmate.
Artlist.io.
Alright, let's continue.
Artlist.io.
d4. Play knight f6. Huh. Let's try this e6. Maybe we'll go for the Nimzo. c3.
Music
Let's try
licensing
Benoni.
reimagined.
We just take, play d6, g6, bishop g7. Rook e8 they play. Rook e1 is a strange move.
Artlist.io.
Let's play a6. Thinking, can I play this knight e4? We don't want him to play
Music
e4 himself.
licensing reimagined.
Yeah, what's this? Strange, can I just play bishop? Interesting.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing here. Let's play queen b6. Yeah, b8 knight is not happy to be here.
Music licensing reimagined.
I know I'm only streaming on YouTube, my friend. Streaming on Twitch would honestly be a bit too much for me. Here, I don't do, we just have rook e2. So let's discover attack here. Yeah, only on YouTube. I mean, I still a professional coach and player, so
Artlist.io.
I would like to stream on both, but it's a bit more effort and time consuming, so we just fully focus on YouTube. They just gave away a pawn here. b2 is also hanging.
Music licensing reimagined.
Here we have our pawn and he's... Wait a second. Something is off here. Something's off. Can he sacrifice the queen? Can he play rook e2, bishop c2, rook e8, bishop f8, bishop h6? Huh. Is that not giving us mate? I think that's actually not doing good for us. Huh. Not sure.
Music licensing reimagined.
Anyways, he didn't play that. Okay, let's see. Okay, we play. Yeah, knight b6 is gonna be very annoying.
Artlist.io.
Oof. Yeah, this is a problem is all on knight on b8.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, let's see. I don't know if we have time for this.
Music licensing reimagined.
I don't know if we can afford to play like this. I mean, rook e8, bishop f8. I mean, bishop h6, I have knight d7, saves me. So knight d7 defends f8. If I give the rook, I mean, his queen is hanging.
Artlist.io.
So guys, if we have some new viewers today, let me know where you're watching from. What's your chess level, chess strength? I'm International Master Alan Safar Ramoutar, #1 player from Trinidad and Tobago and the English-speaking Caribbean.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist
Opponent here,
IO.
he's thinking. And if he just moves his queen, we still can't move our knight. B8. Yeah, I mean the
Music
position is
licensing
very
reimagined.
very tricky. Definitely don't think it's good for us. Ah, okay. Oh. Rook takes f8
Artlist IO.
and queen h8. Mate he wants. That's a very hard threat to stop. Yeah, I think this position is lost here.
Music licensing
Let's try it.
reimagined.
Yeah, yes, it's bishop h6. Just bishop h6. Yeah, f97. He takes the rook. Yeah, just down a rook there.
Artlist IO.
Do you have any counter ideas? No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah. Something went wrong there.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, what went on? Yeah, bishop f5, huh? Yeah, queen b6. We got too ambitious with the queen. Queen f8. Yeah, this whole thing was actually. Yeah, we shouldn't have played the Benoni. Yeah, it was even rook e2, bishop
Artlist
c2.
IO.
Yeah, there's even rook e8 and this bishop h6. Yeah, even this is. Yeah, so this whole sequence wasn't. Yeah, this wasn't good. No more Benoni.
Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined.
Let's play h6. The whole idea is not allow any knight h4 to get our bishop. It does seem fine for me, this position.
Artlist IO. Music licensing.
Let's take on
reimagined.
c4. If knight c4, maybe I even take on b3. Strange.
Artlist
Strange play
IO.
by him. I don't understand why he's playing like this. Yeah, he played knight b6 with his knights. They're looking nice, but blocks his bishop, and it's not really doing too much. Yeah, let's just come in knight d5. And I'm actually just gonna play b4. Yeah.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
All right. Don't worry, lad. I would like the own stream, so I will give myself a like. Yes, if anyone's new here, what we usually do on our channel, we have like serious improvement content. Different web methods you could train, what you could do to get your game up. We know on YouTube it's very hard these days to decide between, you know, some entertainment and fun. But some people, you know, they just want to improve the game. They don't want any entertainment garbage to, you know, play chess like some circus or something. They really want to improve. So we put out like improvement content for, you know, guys who tired of being at the same level and they just want to do something to get a game up. They don't want any nonsense, any entertainment. So we provide that kind of content. That we provide exactly what you could do, blueprints to improve your game. And I basically recommend all the same things that I did when I was improving as a player. Let's do this. Try bishop d3. Takes, see what's up with his b pawn.
Artlist.io.
Oh yeah, I mean, knight and d3 is nice.
Reimagined.
How are we gonna proceed in this guy? Do we have any realistic chances here? Not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure we're huge chances. Let's try bishop a3.
Artlist.io.
This move is what's needed in the position. That's exactly what that move is. Bro, you would beat me in one match. Maybe if you use the engine.
Music licensing reimagined.
That's what they all say. Phew. Yeah, there are a lot of books. It's funny that people always ask me this, but we make those videos on our channel, my friend. I mean, if you look at our videos on our YouTube channel, I did videos specifically on that. So those videos, check them out. I spoke about exactly what books I read and what really transformed my game. We had like a recent video where I asked like only grandmasters to recommend the one skill that got them above 2000 and also to recommend books that transformed the game. Let's try this. Try and get the A file. It's a bit risky strategy.
Artlist.io.
See, that is a knight on d3 is a bit loose.
Music licensing reimagined.
Oh, we have a lot of other videos, my friend, much better than that calculation video. Should check them out. I don't like repeating myself. I'm not some clown or fool, so I don't like to say the same thing twice. So just check out the video.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
I don't know what Rookie Tree looks. Oof. Completely missed for that. Oof. That was an unfortunate one.
Artlist.io.
Oh, my rook right into the fork. What kind of product are we talking about here?
Music licensing reimagined.
I'm not sure if my course is going to be published as a book as well. That's up to Chessify. I mean, it should be. And I honestly think it's very valuable course. I mean, as I said, it's Skills of the Greats. It's going to be 2 parts. All the world chess champions.
Artlist.
Yeah, as I said, I knew this position here. Yeah, 94. Yeah, b4, there was no need to play b4. It helped him out here. Yeah, 94 was the move. Yeah, I completely forgot that the bishop is cut in here. He'll have to play something like the...
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, we were too ambitious here. We were too ambitious. We trapped our pieces. Yeah, my book is going to be published tomorrow at it's published tomorrow, Friday 29th of May. I don't know what time yet. I'm very excited about it because if anybody knows me, I've been putting a lot of work on the skills that made the greats. So it's basically the course is focusing on, there are 2 parts. The first part from Steinitz to Fischer. We're studying every single world chess champion. And in each chapter, we're going to focus on that one signature skill of the champion. Each world champion was famous for, having not just that one skill that they perfected. And who better to learn these crucial skills that we need to add to our game than the world champions who mastered that. So I think it's groundbreaking. We have around 70,000 words in the course. It was around 9 hours of video and more than 300 puzzles that will help you reinforce the lesson. So, a groundbreaking course. Second part will be released in the coming months.
Artlist.io.
Now we'll lower the music a bit.
Music licensing reimagined.
Look, Mr. Grown Up Chess, you can write me on Lee Chess or chess.com. I'm Lee Chess, strongest I am. There I can give you my email there, but I don't give out my email here for everyone. You can write me on chess.com or on Lee Chess.
Artlist.io.
Well, Emmanuel Askai, I said I studied all the world champions in depth, so now I know everything about him. He was quite strong. In fact, in the course, there was this crazy game I put where he sacrificed his rook. Like in the same game, the same rook, he sacrificed it like 3 times. He was very, very strong. He was a very strong tactical player. But Emmanuel Askai, he was mainly a psychological player. He used to really intimidate his opponents, and he would play moves that would imbalance the position, complicate it, and make it overall difficult to play for the opponent. So Askai was a very strong player. We call him the mind bender.
Artlist.io.
Alright, let's continue. So yeah, guys, the course is coming out tomorrow. So if you really want to improve your game, I put a lot of effort in that. Course was months in the making here. And as an important part in your chess education and improvement, you have to know the world chess champions. Instead of buying books like Kasparov's great predecessors, which is like you'll spend like more than like 1 year to finish that. And a lot of unnecessary information, and also it's outdated too. Some of the lines are wrong. This is an old book. So this course was just all essential information, things you really need to know, instead of just wasting showing random games. This is games shown based on skills, what we want to add to our own games, and very compact, practical, and ready to give you both that education of all the world chess champions and also take away practical skills as well. Let's play 3, stop this. Okay, you can message me on Lichess. I'll be able to check it after the stream or something like that.
Music licensing.
Play the English Open, and that's a good recommendation. Huh. I kind of forgot. Where is Bishop G5 or Bishop F4? Yeah, I don't remember. What's this? Bishop F4.
Artlist.io.
Hey, Bishop G5. I think Bishop G5 is fine, because in these positions, you could generally give the bishop.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
97. Yeah, usually it was on D3 here. My bishop here looks
Music licensing reimagined.
king. We don't need to react to that. Let's just castle. C4, we usually have bishop F5.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, a kind of annoying pin for him. With the H3 bishop. That's an annoying aspect.
Music licensing reimagined.
Oh, in fact, You really like those chapters in the course. But I really like them as well. You know, for example, we learn about the Capablanca rule. Can't forget about that. Let's take here. Here is the famous Capablanca rule. Who I forgot is this CD4.
Artlist.io.
I guess we have to take on D7. I mean, where we're gonna go after F6 or knight is just basically trap.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Alright, CD4. A strange move. With Queen D4, he runs into Rook D, take with pawn. Yeah, then our knight is trapped here. Just F6.
Artlist.io.
Yeah. Yeah, we blundered here. Huh. Let's see if we can get some compensation.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Oof. Yeah, we call Capablanca the smooth operator, but usually his intuition was unmatched.
Artlist.io.
I mean, this looks like, I mean, again, some play here and something went wrong with him, I think.
Reimagined.
Still no knight c4. At least we have this now. Check. He has to play queen c8.
Artlist.io.
Pooh, yeah, it is still.
Music licensing reimagined.
Hey, I'm just gonna take with the bishop.
Artlist.io.
I think we're just losing the knight. Yeah, knight d. No.
Artlist.io.
Queen a7. He just. We could play for some compensation. Queen a7 and queen c8, bishop c8. Yeah, let's just try this fe5. Play
Music
queen b6.
licensing reimagined.
We have 2 pawns for the piece. Bishop is blocked with my pawns. King is a bit open. Do have some chances. That move, however, does not help
Artlist.io.
my case. Huh.
Music licensing reimagined.
Hmm.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Yeah, this looks. If I play d5, bishop a6, I'm worried about.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, bishop a6, I don't have any. I may have queen b3. Then king h8. Rook d1. Rook
Artlist.io.
d1. Bishop, no. Yeah, rook d1, bishop e2.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, this, let's see.
Artlist.io.
And maybe g3 was better because after rook f1 takes, check, the king could go to g2.
Artlist.io.
But even though his bishop would line up with the king, it shouldn't have been a big issue. I gotta take this. Check. Yeah, this one it gets.
Reimagined.
It's bishop a6. Yeah, I'm sure g3 was much better. Yeah, both of them. Yeah, nah, it was already still bad by this point. Yeah, what I completely forgot here is that when taking on e4, he has this cd4 tempo on my queen. Completely forgot that in the opening.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, Leonard, you already know what to do. Yeah, I mean, look, general chess is, a respectful kind of game, and the people that play chess, generally you have to be, when you're playing a chess tournament, you have to be, very respectful at the board, have a certain kind of etiquette. You won't be playing chess and talking. Even in tournaments, talking is not allowed during the game, and that kind of behavior, even though it's prevalent here, is not tolerated on our streams. It'll just be sent back. So no spamming here. So if we have any spamming like that, take care of them. Yeah, you got his queen c8 here, and unfortunately knight was trapped. Let's try a 3+2 game. Alright. Play knight f3, probably get London system here. Let's play c4. Dira goes in with queen a4.
Music licensing reimagined.
I actually don't know too much about Dira goes in. Yeah, I don't know too much about this. Let me just come back queen c2. Get some bishop e2 next or something.
Artlist.io.
The Heinzel variation is very interesting. I would play that from time to time.
Music licensing.
Not as like a main weapon. That's a very good surprise weapon, especially because at my level, people could repair it. But it's a good, this is good. Let's take on d5, otherwise he wants to take on c4 and play e5.
Artlist.io.
Alright, we finally castled. It's always a good sign to get our king to safety. Let's try him. Let's get him to get our bishop here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay. How smart is that from him? Can I play e4? E4. D4 94. Yeah, I genuinely don't know why can't I not take this. What rook b8 does he want? I mean,
Music licensing.
maybe he wants bishop f5. Okay. That does make some sense actually. I mean, that does make some sense. Let's get away with the queen.
Artlist IO.
Yeah, good game. That was a good game. Alright, how are we gonna continue here?
Music licensing reimagined.
I can try 94, but I have to be careful.
Artlist IO.
So guys, remember tomorrow, the big one. Oh, thank you very much, my friend. Nice playing you. See you.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yes, everyone always has a request in these streams. Interesting move. Strange.
Artlist IO.
Okay, he wants to take on F1, take on B2. I mean, nothing strange, very simple. Yeah, I'm just thinking, can I play B3? I mean, how
Music licensing reimagined.
how terrible is this? Yeah, do I not have some 92? I don't think he has any double bishop. Laska sacrifice. Yeah, he has to go back.
Artlist IO.
They can play bishop d3. Oof. Ah, no, my queen is not trapped. Oh, we have about queen a5. Bishop b4.
Artlist IO.
Yeah, what's up with trapping our own queens these days, so bishop? We have this. Actually, we have this.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, we got him. We got him. Yeah, I like when I give recommendations, we do it in videos. So that way I don't need to give the answer more than once and I just direct people to the videos. So a lot of people, they do love to ask questions about they love to ask questions about, you know, book recommendations, improvement advice. And if I would answer it in the stream, someone else will ask it again and then I have to give them the same answer. So that's why in our videos we do
Music licensing
all the
reimagined.
improvement questions and streams and read all the improvements in the videos. So that way, you know, someone wants some book recommendations, check out the video. Just check out the video. Everything is there. Exactly how you should train, what you should study, what plan you should have. The stream is more for I believe, for, you know, seeing the thought process in action. You know, just going through some games, seeing how I'm, you should also see how I'm thinking, how I'm playing, how I'm navigating through the games, more like a kind of practical kind of aspect. And keep in touch with the community. The videos recommend improvement. Yeah, very crazy line actually. Because when I got hit with bishop c8, I was like, oof. Honestly, forgot that. I thought the queen was gonna get trapped, but then after bishop b4, he just queen d8, mate. He completely missed it. I kind of missed it as well, but we mated the candidate master like that. 21 moves, but we could say we destroyed him. I think tomorrow is I believe it's 7 p.m. 7 to 8 p.m. CET. This one we played very well. We played almost 96.5 accuracy. Strange. Apparently I mix up the theory here. Apparently e3 is the move. They don't play bishop g5. Thank you very much, my friend. Oh, Mr. Leonard, look, we have someone who wants to play bishop g5. We're not playing viewers today, my friend. Yeah, e3. Generally, I like the structures where we give up like one colored bishop. For example, here the dark squared bishop. Then we put the pawns on dark squares. And that way the play is very simple. Queen c2 takes a simple chess. Queen b3. Yeah, now I took this free pawn here. I don't know what he wanted. 94 is good. Yeah, and we mated him like this. This is a nice picture to leave on the board as the final position. So alright guys, well thank you all for tuning in for today. You know, all know I'm International Master Alan Safar Ramoutar, #1 rated player in the English speaking Caribbean. And you know, on this channel here, our YouTube channel, we want you guys to improve. So you check out our streams, but you want more improvement information, check out our YouTube videos. Was there. We investigate topics that you all guys have questions about. For example, we had a recent video asking 6 grandmasters what's the one if they had only to train one skill to reach 2000, what would it be, how exactly would they train it, and what book would they recommend that transform their chess journey. So check out our YouTube videos. We can get a lot of views. Why? It's valuable content. It's not this entertainment clown stuff that everyone is doing, like, you know, checkmate with bishop and that kind of garbage. But it's really improvement content. We're focusing on how to improve your calculation, your visualization, positional understanding, different skills. That's what we're all about on this channel here. So be sure to subscribe, hit the notification button, stay tuned. We also unveiled a YouTube membership program where there are 3 different levels. There's supporter, there's the training room, and then there's the inner circle. Supporter, if you want to support the channel, you know, help us to move forward, power forward to that GM journey, power more videos. That's the option for you. If you want that step ahead, get some training content for yourself, get like those personalized chess coaching sessions that on your own would be extremely expensive to afford. You can get that. And there's the 3rd level as well, where if you want to interact in these member-only live streams, which is like live lessons, basically, you gotta play me, you get that and all the other perks. And on top of that, tomorrow is the day that everyone has been waiting for. The skills that made the greats is dropping on Chessable, and that's one that I'm very proud to be releasing. I was a project to cover every single world chess champion, and not like some biography historical thing, because that won't be fun. We want to improve our chess. So what was I thinking about? Every world chess champion was famous for one signature skill, some aspect of the game that he mastered more than anyone. And those were skills that we need for our game to bring our game to that next level, to get an improvement. So why not one course? Every single world chess champion, and we have all the skills. We study them in depth. We have puzzles to reinforce it. And in the first course, the part 1, we have Stein Sufficient, the old generation, or as we can say, the golden era. They didn't have any computers. They were on their own with their own brain, and yet they still managed to improve. They still managed to prove everyone wrong. And we go in there, we have more than 300 puzzles in that course. Gonna have, that's gonna reinforce all the work, so you make sure what you learn truly sticks with you. If you're on the video versions, almost 9 hours of video explaining things in depth, you get some insights that you don't get in the text. Because me on the video, I'm someone I like to speak more, so I might not write everything that I'm saying. And then we have puzzles. I'm there, and they're gonna be there in the support forum. So go ahead and check out the course tomorrow. Alright guys, I'll have to run now, but this is a stream for today, so truly thank you guys for tuning in. I like all the support we've been getting. Truly we're growing, we're moving up there. I'm trying to put out that content for you to make you guys improve. We want to make you guys get that true value here for your time, not just to entertain you, but we believe in improvement, we believe in that discipline, and we believe in taking your game to the next level. Because I came from a country that no good system of chess, nobody helped me there, no coaches, nothing, just some island, and everybody just care about themselves, and in fact they don't want you to get better than them. It's kind of secret society kind of country. That's where I grew up in Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean. There was just a small group of like FIDE masters that they don't want you to get good because they think they're on the top and they don't want anyone to pass them. So the information was always safeguarded. Nobody want to tell you anything. But in less than 5 years, I became an IM. From when I learned how to move the pieces, I learned the hard way. What should I study? What should I do? What method should I use? Is there any training, secrets, any insights? I learned the hard way. Not coming from a country that, of course, made it easy. I'm passing on all that knowledge to you guys. I'm not claiming to be Magnus Carlsen or anything, but we're claiming to be a coach that could truly help you to improve your game. So yes, stream tomorrow at 7 p.m. CT time, and night stream for those who are in Europe. So you'll stay tuned, and we'll see you